And you know, Jim, when the year ends, we have an overall pro champion. And what we do is we take their 2 best classes that they've earned points in, add those 2 classes together, and that'll determine who the overall pro is for the season. Well, Ben Deaton not only won 2 classes, not only 3, not only 4, but he won the 5 of the pro classes and just did one heck of a job this year, and he's our pro overall champion.
Points races, you know, the races, it might be to the quick, but I think it's to those that keep on racing. This season, I mean, the discipline has been there. I mean, tell me what has gotten you through thick and thin to keep finding yourself in victory circle.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hasn't been a perfect season as far as you know, equipment breakage and anything like that. We've definitely had just the same amount of problems as average on a season basis, I guess. But you know, we got Brent Rasmussen working in our pit this year. Jim Wallen with the motors. My dad does a great job keeping the parts come in and out, and everyone, you know, I've borrowed sleds a few times this year, and everyone around this circuit that takes part in it every week is just one big family, and I couldn't thank everyone that we get together with every weekend through the 7 weeks through the spring or however long we run every year. Everyone who participates is responsible for all these championships. So. Qualifying, but we got the points lead in all classes coming into this weekend, so hopefully we can finish at the top of the pack and keep in the front running. Row 6 went real good. Came out of the hole a little short. I kind of loaded up a little bit, but I got it cleaned out and I stayed low, scrubbed good. We pulled Matt on the top of the hill. I was lucky to do that. He's right behind me in the points, so it felt good, and I knew I had to get the win today after qualifying yesterday. It's nice to have my confidence back, and hopefully we can keep it rolling here.
And now, Jim, it's time for this week's Snowgoer Hole Shot of the Week. This award is given each week to the driver that wins our featured race of the weekend, which is our Pro 800. And this week, the award goes to
Ben Deaton. He wins the Hole Shot Award.
And Ben is an interesting racer. We've watched Ben come up through the ranks since he was 16 years old. He's been racing with us forever. And he's got one speed, and that's wide open.
Jim Wallen was nice enough to let me use his sled, his boy's sled, number 642, and it ran good. You know, it's kind of iffy riding a borrowed sled, but you know, we pulled it out and got a win in the 800. We're good.
It kind of shows you what the friendly nature of Hillcross is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to come by today in this industry, and what Wally Shear does here is really something else. So.
Thank you so much.
So it shows you just how quick it can all turn, Jim.
Yes, absolutely. I was expecting Corey to come out on top of that, thinking he was going to King of the Hills well. And woes behold, you know, you can't predict the pros. Ben Deaton wins it. Second went to Jordan Sherwood, who came out and had a great run. And third went to Corey Keppel.
Yeah, so they're all so close. I mean, and it's like the saying goes, every dog has their day, and every one of them has had their day, and I think it's going to be that way for the rest of the year, Jim.
Congratulations to all our winners.
Then the last event of the weekend, Jim, is the big air contest. And we're just having a ton of fun with this. We let any drivers, any of the pro or semi-pro drivers, compete in this. And we take out a few jumps so they can get a good run at it and use the largest jump that we have on the hill for the weekend and just let them air it out, Jim. We had to have a runoff there, didn't we, Jim?
Yeah.
For first and second. They were tied after the first round.
What happens is they each get 2 chances to get a big air jump, and it's measured in distance. So we ended up with 138 feet apiece for Jordan Sherwood and Ben Deaton. So we pulled them back, and after 2 jumps, they were still tied. So we had a jump off between first and second. As it turns out, Ben Deaton got a little bit further advantage, or a little bit further jump, I should say, than Jordan Sherwood.
And it was still close, though. That was just by a foot or so. So
Yep.
it was fun to watch. So
Jordan Sherwood scored second, just a little bit behind, but second place will work tonight, eh?
Yeah, I bobbled a little bit after that double and lost some speed.
And then we got Ben Deaton, who shatters it one more time, 138. Remember we found it on the tape? That was the number to beat. You secured it. Big check. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Dino. You know, it came down to the jump off once again. I think that's the second time this season we've had to have one. And, you know, I don't know, lucky enough I knew what I had to beat, 134 in the jump off. We got a 137 there, just a few feet, but that's all you need, I guess. And it's nice to just ride for fun at the end of the day.
Ben Deaton took first, Jordan Sherwood second, and Matt Holmes third.